Good morning. This is Professor Anderson with a little bit of feedback for your writing assignment number 2, the technical description. So I love how you've taken this idea of how the heart works and created an analogy with a warehouse. That's very genius. I want to take a look at some sentence structures, and I like how you've used that at the beginning of your technical description because it is a great hook. It's a great catch to draw the attention of your readers in. Let me share with you this. Ever come across a warehouse? That's a perfect opener. In a typical warehouse situation, there are many employees that are working hard and cooperatively to build something or simply just to achieve a specific task by moving things around. Whew, I felt like I needed to take 3 bursts of air. Perhaps a suggestion would be, ever come across a warehouse? In a typical warehouse situation, there are many employees working hard to achieve one task. Period. They work cooperatively to build something, period. They work cooperatively to achieve a specific task, period. Just as in a warehouse, the human body has many organs that work together to help it perform well. Of all the organs, the heart is one of the most important organs in the human body. Its main function is to pump oxygenated blood to other parts of the body. So, did you see what I did there? I kind of broke this up, and when you're giving a technical description, remember you're describing how something works, and you do that great. You did a really wonderful job throughout this paper. But keeping your sentence structure short, simple, concrete, to the point, and very direct. So definition of the body parts, I love definition of the parts. I love that. I like how you have blood flow to and from the heart is a process that happens or occurs I would say blood flow to and from the heart is a process that can be seen as a cycle. It begins with deoxygenated blood coming from the heart through the supravena cava and the inferior. The blood leaves through the right atrium, yes, then passes from the aorta. The oxygenated blood is now pumped to the rest of the body, blah, blah, blah. And this process keeps going on and on and on. I understand that. However, you may want to truncate this. Just say this process repeats itself from I don't know, beginning of life, from conception till death, or however it is that you choose to say that. What I recommend is you need a quick conclusion. So, and you want to tie that conclusion to your introduction. So I would say, like the manufacturing flow or like the assembly line mentality in a warehouse. Different parts of the body, or red blood cells, or the heart works as the main pumping station for the rest of the body. That's not a very good analogy, using an assembly line to a pumping station. I'm not sure, but you referred, I guess what I'm trying to share with you is, at the beginning of your paper, you create an analogy of a warehouse, and then you go into the specific functions of the heart. At the end, you either want to, which is like the wheelhouse of a warehouse, or the main portion of a warehouse. I'm not sure how you would identify that, but you want to draw a conclusion where you revisit that initial concept of how you introduce the hook that you brought your reader into the description with. So I look forward to reading your final copy.